Kyle on the two-point play, was it strictly called for Taylor, or were there other options to that?
No, it was Pierre was number one in the progression. They played it pretty good. Marquise was number 2. Trent was number 3.
You had to call a timeout before that and before that. We're just a matter of getting a play in. What was going on there?
No, the last one, Brian slowed down with the clock. We ended up getting up there late. Pierre receiver came out on the wrong side, so I wanted to make sure to get him right. It was too big of a call. Didn't trust that they were on the same page, so I called a timeout.
Offensive pass interference call, critical one. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't see it. They didn't show it up on the screen, so I never saw it.
After Brian's interception to start the game, you had an exchange with him on the sideline. What was your message to him at that point in the game?
I just told him to start over. It was the first play of the game. We were hoping to get him a completion early, get one to Marquise there. The corner made a great play, jumped it, made a good play on it, and we had to go back to work. We didn't change anything, went right on with the script, but it was a tough way to start out, but I thought he did a good job leading us down on a score and making a play to get us in the end zone on the next drive.
What did he show you, maybe the whole rest of the game, and the way he bounced back from that?
I mean, it was tough of a way to start, for the situation we're in, especially after Sunday for Seattle. So I knew it was going to be tough. We wanted to come out here and play well, and to start out with the first play as a pick, basically a pick six. I think they took it to the 2. I knew that was going to be tough, so just went up and talked to him, looked in his eyes. He looked fine. He said, "I'm ready to go. We'll be all right." And he responded pretty well the next drive.
Seattle game had an effect on this game. Did you see your guys sluggish or not quite ready to begin the game?
I don't know. I mean, you never know what the reasons are. We definitely didn't begin the game well, so I don't know exactly why that was. We got off to that turnover, and I know they scored on most of their early drives to start the game, so I know we started pretty slow on defense too. But the guys kept fighting, and I was proud of the guys in the locker room. I thought they battled to the end, but definitely didn't get the result we wanted.
A whole lot of big plays, a lot of clutch plays after not getting enough offense the first couple of weeks. What was the difference in this game?
We had more opportunities, had some better looks. Guys made some big plays. It's a matter of time. We went against a couple of tough defenses the first 2 weeks, and this was a challenge too. They got a lot of good players over there, and they made plays also. But our guys responded. I think our guys felt pretty strongly that we didn't play to our capability the first couple weeks, and by no means did we today either, but I thought we did improve, at least on the offensive side of the ball.
There was a sequence in the first half when you were inside the 5, gave the ball to Carlos 3 straight times. You guys didn't make it. How much did that influence later sequences when you seemed to mix it up a little bit more with the play call?
Everything influences everything throughout the game. Each play matters, how they play stuff. We lost our fullback in the second half, which changes some stuff up to the type of runs you can run. When you get into the red zone, especially inside the 5-yard line, there's lots of fronts and coverages people can play and send all-out blitzes and stuff. And if you don't have a fullback, then you're going to be outnumbered. Or if you don't use your quarterback as a runner, you're going to be outnumbered. So they put you in a bind in some spots where they got to force you to pass, and you still aren't going to do it every time, but you got to mix it up based off some of the looks you're getting.
There was a moment there, end of the first quarter, into the second, where Bedford really looked like he was warming up, and you did talk to Hoyer. Was there any thought of making a change there?
There was never a thought of making a change. I didn't even see that Bedford warmed up. I'm sure he did, because after that personal foul, Brian was on the ground for a little bit. We didn't know if he was all right when he was laying there, and you know how much time. I don't know. I'm sure Rich told our backup to warm up, so I'm sure that's what happened. But Brian popped back and was able to finish the game.
Sense of the seriousness of Juszczyk's injury?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The seriousness of Juszczyk's injury?
I think it was a concussion, so I'm not sure. I know they told me that he was out, so I don't get much information on it. I just know that it was a concussion, and I'll find out when I go back in. I'm sure it'll be in the protocol.
Do you think playing these games on Thursday after a short preparation, do you think that leads to more injuries, or is it just kind of a coincidence today that there are so many?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if we keep doing this for 20 more years, we can have the right stats that could show that. But, I mean, I don't know what the reasons are. We lost a lot of guys there in the second half, but it's a physical game, so it happens on Sundays also. So I can't tell you why that is.
So close
Last
to
one?
sort of miraculous fourth quarter comeback. And what do you tell the guys after this game?
You know, I was proud of the guys, how they fought. You know, we just need to get better. So, you know, we got 10 days to our next game. It's a division opponent in Arizona, so I know we're all excited for that. But, you know, right now, you know, it is a grind to play on Thursday, but the benefit of it is that you get a little bit more time to recover. And I think we do need that now. So we're going to have rehab for the guys and stuff to get healthy and try to get the players away from us for about 3 days. And I just really challenge them to use those 3 days away to get their bodies and minds right, because we plan on them coming back Monday, and we plan on getting better each week. So it's it takes. I told them it's, you know, when you're 0-3 and you're facing some adversity, you know, it's you either get better or worse. And if you got mentally strong people, I believe we can get better from all this stuff. And I believe we do have the right guys in that room. And I don't really care about the record right now in terms of, I care about how guys are responding to it. And I want these guys to come back Monday ready to go and ready to fight to get our first win.
What do you think the issue was on defense? You seem to have a tough time generating pass rush.
I'm not sure. You know, I mean, obviously they must have blocked us well. So, you know, we got to be more relentless. We got to get after the quarterback. I thought they did a good job of that versus Seattle. I'll tell you, you know, I can answer that better after I watched the tape, exactly why. But it didn't seem like we did that as well today. He had a little bit more time and didn't tackle as well either.
All right, thanks.
It changes it huge. I mean, that's why we ended up having to go for 2 there to try to tie it up, and we didn't get that done. And I mean, it definitely affects it. So, you know, we missed the extra point, but our special teams also did a hell of a job getting us a couple turnovers and getting that onside kick too. So they're one of the reasons we were in that game.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks.